You are now listening to or watching the It Takes All Kinds podcast.
Yeah, and if you aren't, you can head over to Apple Podcasts or Spotify and listen to us now. Or head on over to Drib on YouTube and watch the video version as well.
And if you'd like to stay up to date on when we're releasing a new episode or any other fun information about the podcast, you can give us a follow on Instagram at It Takes All Kinds Podcast and on Twitter at ITAK Podcast. That's ITAK Podcast.
Without saying much else, we hope you enjoy this episode. Hey, Carson, is it okay if I get Dr. Pepper in this?
Yeah, I'm going to need you to pour it right in there. I can't. This is too weird. I don't think a lot of this.
Are we going to go back to it?
You wanted it. This is
Yeah,
me.
because I'm comfy on couches.
This is me trying to please you.
This is what I get.
And this is the thanks I get. This is the thanks I deserve.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the It Takes All Kinds podcast, episode 117. We're recording this on Wednesday, May 31st. You'll be hearing this on Friday, June 2nd.
What day is Friday, June 2nd?
Friday.
Anything special going on that day that you can think of?
I have work.
It's not very special, is it?
6'2".
It's my birthday, Gavin. That's how tall I am, 6'2".
Really?
That's what it says on my birth certificate. Is your height on your birth certificate?
No, I don't think so.
Really? I update
check.
it every year. I erase it, scratch it out.
They like it.
I printed a new birth certificate the other week.
You know, you can just lie about your height on your license. No one's stopping you.
I'm not really 6 foot, but I'm kissing 6 foot. So I say everywhere I'm 6 foot. I'm that guy.
I say I'm 5'11".
I say I'm 6 foot. See, that's the thing is that's the problem with women these days. I'm kidding.
We're getting back into it.
Well, it's my birthday on Friday.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Gee, it's my birthday episode. That's why the music's playing. It's my birthday music.
What
did you get me for my birthday? I'll wait.
So I don't have it with me.
Did you truly get me something, Gavin? Or are you lying I don't want you to lie to my face on my birthday.
I did not get you anything.
Jesus Christ.
But
this is the thanks I get. I give him a new set. I give him a new set. I give him everything he wants, and this is what I get. I get nothing.
Do you want to switch
anything.
places? Because I'm probably more comfortable there.
I'll figure it. I'll settle in.
Okay.
So in case you don't know, in case you couldn't tell, in case you aren't watching, you're a goddamn listener, and you don't double dip on listening and watching.
We got a set change.
We had a set dressing change. Unfortunately, the old set burnt down.
Jesus.
Spontaneous combustion.
With all these plugs that you have plugged into extension cords, it's no wonder it didn't burn down.
This house is from the 1930s, Gavin. That's not true either.
There's no fire fucking...
Fire festival? We teased this when I moved out, that we were like, a set change, it's going to happen, we're changing a set, and then we didn't. We fucking blue balled, we fucking jailbaited our audience for clicks, for likes. And this is the thanks I get.
This is an old set burning.
There it goes. Is that a live stream?
Yeah, it is. I don't know why. Birch logs crackle in the fireplace, create relaxing sounds.
All right.
Those are a combination of words.
If you've never watched an episode, we used to be sitting at a table.
Yeah, with a little bit more exciting of a background.
Yeah, so
what'd you do with that?
Well, first of all, I must reiterate again. This idea came up.
That's just okay. So
Because, excuse me, it's my birthday. I will speak. So, when we just had to cut something out. I'll just say that. There's a banned soundbite.
Yeah, I'll put that.
You can delete sound. You can delete them off there, right?
No, they stay.
But I thought you were like you could like
You can only
categorize them.
I can categorize them, but I just don't.
So
have
why don't you make a band category? Put that in there, huh? You can do that.
Can I?
Why don't you do that while I tell this little story? So, when I first moved out and back in with my folks, in case you didn't know, that's where we're at now. I was like, I had the realization when I was cleaning in the basement that I don't even think there'd be room for the podcast set because of the couch. And so I was like, I thought about that and I was like, well, we could figure it out. And then I was just like, why don't we just make the set on the couch? And then, so the story goes, when I got here with the movers, we realized the couch wouldn't fit through the doorway. So, ever so graciously, my wonderful brother, who is quick with a hammer and pen, crafted the idea. Well, actually, it was my dad that had the idea to like the way our door frames are set up, and probably most door frames is like where the door, where the door seals in at the
wood
thing at the
wood
seal,
the catch
where it stops is where we were hitting. It was like off by like less than an inch. So he was like, we could just take that out, and then the couch would fit. And I was like, yeah, but let's not go through a lot of work. Yeah, I really did say that like a bunch. I was like, really, it's not a big deal. Like, but I think they
wanted that couch out of that front room.
I think they secretly did. But
hey, you paid for this.
My brother, I paid lots of money on the black
big
market.
Monies.
Actually, I got a pretty good deal on it. It was when lumber was short too, and they're like, we could use this lumber to build an orphanage, and I said, I don't care.
Build a couch with it? The fuck?
I need a couch, Ashley Furniture.
So
over the weekend, he got to work, took that out. It didn't take long at all. And then him and I moved the couch down here. And now the couch fits. And so he like put it back in there, put the seal back in, put the catch back in there. And I was like, don't make it permanent because it could be like as soon as 6 months before we have to do it all over again. And so he just made it like
this couch is just going to stay down here.
It won't. You can't bring this couch to California. There's a code. Would you like the couch? When I die, I'll leave you this couch.
Yeah, that'd be good.
There is a thing going on, and I don't know if it's always been like this.
No, it's always been like that.
It's like completely off. It's like off by like 3 inches. This side from this side. And I don't know if it's always been like that or if something happened. So I might have my brother take a look at that because I think I can lower the like piece it hooks into. But anyways, so we moved it down here. So now the podcast table is over there. We would probably still be able to make room for it, but it was just like, I don't know, we were due for a change. So it's very plain right now. It's very
plain Jane.
It's very empty. It looks empty and it looks like we're in one of those liminal spaces.
Well, we are.
And it sounds like we are too.
That's because we are.
So
the air, like my voice does not carry down here. My voice usually carries.
It's a dense room.
Yeah, it's a very it's like a soundproof room down here.
After I sold this place out and filled it with caulk.
Yeah, lots of caulk.
Lots of caulk.
It
like I can't hear much. Like if somebody's on the steps and they're saying something, I can't really hear them because of like the layers of clothing over there.
Yeah.
Couch fit. Oh, so it's very plain at the moment. We're brainstorming ideas, and we would like the audience input if you have any ideas. So right now...
So you can contact me or Carson at...
Well, you can just leave it in the comments or DM us on Instagram if you'd like. That's It Takes All Kinds... It Takes All Kinds podcast on Instagram. ITAC podcast on Twitter. Drib on YouTube to watch it. The thought is, so Gavin's currently using one of those shitty TV tray tables that your grandma has in her house.
Carson got fed up with it.
I was until about a minute before we started because I could not stand it. I was just uncomfortable with it there. I'm still not super comfortable. I'm still trying to figure it out. But I just have it sitting here. So I have an idea to get these like little like side tables that will slide under the couch so we can like bring them as close as we want to us and put them away. And then we'll have the audio recording device, the Zoom, up on another table right here. So it'll look a little bit more nice, hopefully. But if you have any ideas, let us know. We're also I'm going to get some of my posters out of storage, hang them up on the wall so we have something behind us. Thinking a lamp over here to fill this like awkward space.
Right. Because right now, as it operates, Carson is on the right side of the frame.
I'm on
and I'm on
dial-up.
the left. Be sure to like and subscribe. Hit that like button. Hit the bell. We'll get y'all subbed up.
We like to sub our fans right off.
Yeah.
We want our fans to sub us off. We're having a subathon
Yeah.
next week. We're doing a subathon, 24-hour live stream. See how many subscribers we can get. But yeah, that's pretty much it. We're here. If you have any ideas for nice little things we can do. Also, we're gonna get another light probably, so we'll have like different lights on each side. I need to start coloring.
Before
I
long,
think, a
we'll
little
just start
more.
recording on Carson's bed.
You don't have to ask me twice. I'd do that in a heartbeat.
Just do it at the end of the bed.
That would be real. No, we're both laying in
down,
bed.
the camera above us.
That would be really funny. There's somebody out there who does it. I think Emma Chamberlain, speaking of, I think she does like a podcast. Maybe she does it from her bed. I think. I don't know.
Hey,
I
you're
could
the
be
Emma
both.
Chamberlain podcast here.
What?
You're the Emma Chamberlain podcast expert.
I've never.
Expert.
I haven't listened to an episode. I follow her on Instagram and I've just seen pictures. Jesus, man. So, but
So
yeah.
anyway, what's on the docket today, Carson?
Oh man. Really not much. We got a sparse episode this week. It's still going to be fun. As I cope. We have a taste test update. We'll get to that later. Maybe talk a little bit about boycotting Target and our experiences with doing that.
Yeah.
The
was gonna say.
NBA, we're moving into the finals now. I'm very excited about that. And then a Nextdoor Drama and what you listening to this week. Good Nextdoor Drama. It's short but sweet. It'll be fit.
I saw it, yeah.
I saw it.
I saw it.
I saw it. So I mean, let's just get started.
Wow.
Gavin, we'll talk more about this next week once it happens, but I'm going to the casino. We're going to the casino, but it'll be my first time going to the casino.
It'll be my
ever.
first time.
It'll be your first time going to
Yeah.
a casino? Don't say which one.
No,
I'm not
haven't.
inviting everybody.
I haven't been. I've been near it.
I've been in it.
Yeah, I've
To take
I've
pictures.
eaten there.
Oh, at the steakhouse?
Yeah, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it good?
Well, you just you might have to bleep that.
Oh, whatever. Who cares? But yeah.
yeah.
I like how just like don't say which one.
Yeah,
I just name dropped that.
yeah. I went to the steakhouse there.
Okay.
It was really good.
Oh,
It was really good. That was the night that I called you, like really upset because my mom never told me which place we were actually eating at. I don't know if you remember that.
Kinda.
I was in the
Vaguely
car
familiar?
screaming, like I was so mad.
I don't know.
Or you had just called me, and I was like, not right now.
Oh, yeah, I kind of
Like
do remember.
yeah,
that.
like not right now.
Yeah, I do kind of.
That was that night. But yeah, yeah.
Oh, I
So
remember.
we're taking our casino virginity.
We are. I'm taking my slot. I'm like getting really into slots.
Big into the slots. I think
Don't
I'm gonna
slot
play.
shame.
I think I'm gonna play.
You're
some-
slot shaming over there, aren't you?
yeah, I'm a big slot shamer.
Don't slot shame.
I
You think you're gonna what?
think I'm gonna play some blackjack. I played so much of that in GTA on their casino.
Okay,
I'm not joking when I say that, by the way.
Sean already. Dude, I just.
Can't get comfortable. I could sit there. I'd be comfortable.
So, see, that's what. But like, see, I got back.
I know. That's what I mean.
I got a thing going on with my back that I got to get looked at.
Yeah, I know. That's what I mean. We can just switch.
Do I look comfortable yet? This is better.
Yeah, you look a little bit comfortable on camera.
Is your first time?
Yep.
Okay, so teach me blackjack right now. Go.
Uh,
Sean has already told me, and I can't remember it.
dealer draws two
Drug
cards.
dealer?
The card dealer
Okay.
deals 2 cards per person. I believe it's 2.
Which cards? I'm just kidding. 2 cards.
completely random,
Yep.
and they have 2 cards that they reveal.
Right.
They get 3 cards, they lay them out, and then reveal 2, and then you're trying to get 21 or beat them in their like card numbers. So like a king is 10, 9 is 9.
Closest without going over.
Yeah, closest without going over. So if you get 20 and the dealer gets 20, then you draw. There's nobody gets money. You just get your money back.
But you're sitting there with how many people?
Yeah, like 4, I think.
Okay.
So odds are probably better in your hand if you have less than 4 people. If you're thinking about it.
That makes sense.
But yeah, I want to play that in real life just because I don't do very well on the GTA casino. But
That's about as real as it gets.
it's just fun to just like shit. It's just fun to like fucking just.
If there's
stick
4 people
around.
at a table, we
four-
should just have a table for us.
Yeah,
That'd be fun.
and
Because then I
you're
can
not
get your
supposed to-
guys' money.
So you flip your cards over in it, or they give you your cards face up, or you flip them over, and you either say hit or stand. So they like tap. I'm not kidding. You like tap. Just it's a tap, and you.
Lost. I'm already
No,
lost.
but like they have the 3 cards. You have your 2 cards,
Right.
and your 2 cards can, I think, maximum equal like 20
Okay, so you
or
get.
or 21 actually.
So everybody gets their 2 cards.
Yeah.
Who goes first?
It's probably like
and then what do you
clockwise.
do?
Whoever.
So
Then
let's
you
say
either hit
you're-
or stand. So
and hit means.
or you double down. Where
Oh
it's
man.
so there's hit where you
Which
get
means?
another card and you're trying to get closer to 21 without going over.
Oh, so you get
So you
more
can
than 2
keep-
cards.
Yeah, you can keep hitting until you go over and then you bust and then you lose all your money. And then you can stand, which is I'm not going to take any more cards. I think I'm good.
Okay.
And then you can double down, which is I know for sure I have
21.
I have 21 or better. I have
But you're still not
better,
showing anybody.
Yeah, you're not showing each other.
Okay.
But that's the part that I think would be funny is that we start showing each other.
Yeah, we tried.
I don't think we could do that. I don't think that's legal.
So
but-
everybody gets a turn
Yeah.
in this like half circle, right?
Uh-huh. And then
what happens when you get to the end?
then they reveal the 3rd card. And then they keep giving themselves a card until the dealer keeps giving themselves a card until they reach 21 or bust.
Oh, and you get to see that.
Yeah.
Okay, so what happens?
Then they collect whenever that round is over. They just collect all the cards, put them back, and then reshuffle, and then give out 2 cards per person again, and then put down their 3 cards.
Wait. So they keep doing it until they get what they want, and then what? And then everybody reveals.
Yeah.
And like everybody has to reveal.
I don't think there is like a reveal part, but
how do you get money? How do you win anything?
well, it's like you're looking at your, like I don't. Do you have a card? You have a Uno deck here. I thought you had a deck of cards over here.
They're in that drawer.
You should watch a video on blackjack.
Okay, but I don't understand. Where does the betting and getting? How do you win?
By getting better than the dealer. You're
But
playing
do you
against the dealer.
reveal once they
Yeah.
once they bust or whatever?
Or if you bust, you have to reveal.
Okay, so when you get your cards,
Or maybe
when
I'm
do
wrong.
you put chips? When do you put the chips in?
Before you get your cards. You say, all right, I'm
Oh.
betting $20.
Oh, right, because it's like $20 a hand,
Yeah.
$100 a hand.
Yeah.
So you
So-
have to put that in, and then whoever
Then-
gets 21 gets the money,
Yeah.
or it's a draw.
Or it's a
and
draw,
nobody
or
gets
nobody gets anything. Yeah. So you put your bet in before you even go in. So
I'm
it's
gonna
like
have to watch some
Yeah.
people do it first.
I have never played poker before, so I don't think I'm gonna play poker there. I think the slots would probably be a little bit more fun.
slots are in our favor. I talked to.
I got some loose slots back at home.
I've got some guys who can rig.
Who have some loose slots?
I know some people who can rig some. I know some guys who could rig some slots.
Really?
Yeah.
What were you saying though?
I'll tell you about it later.
Have you ever played poker before?
So I'm getting to that. No, I
Shut up.
poker. I have to take her to dinner first.
Hardly even know her.
Hardly even know her.
I've been poked on Facebook.
Is that still a thing?
Yeah,
Is it really?
I think so.
I'd be doing that more often if I knew that. I'd be doing that a lot more often. I hate scroll Facebook for like 5 minutes and then I'm like, I gotta go. And the only reason I do is
you can
because
still poke. Yeah, you can still poke on Facebook.
You checking Snopes? The only reason I go on Facebook is to check the office hours posts and make sure they went up. And then I'll like hate scroll for like 2 minutes, and then I'm like, ugh.
Yeah,
And I have to
that's
get
usually
off.
how it goes.
But over the weekend, I was working a blue collar wedding, of course, typical. And
Typical blue collar wedding.
I was talking to the I'm good pals with the photographers we were working with.
Right.
That's not always the case.
Was it?
What?
Was it with friend of the show?
No, I've only worked with him once, and that was just by happenstance. That was so random and epic.
Lol.
I hope it happens again because that'd be
Pretty sick.
clutch. So I was talking to them, and she was like, "Are you?" Because we had worked the past 2 weddings in a row. Just happenstance this happened, which is fucking awesome because I love working with her.
Because I fucking hate her.
Because I fucking hate her. But I love working with her or their company. And so she was asking me, because we were like, oh, where are you at next week? Because like, are we gonna end up at the same place? And I was like, oh, I'm off. It's my birthday, and I'm hitting the casino. And, and I was like, it's my first time. And then she's like, oh, you got to talk to her the other photographer, because I guess he's a big
Gambler.
big gambler. Like he's doing it, goes to Vegas a lot. And so we were talking about that, and he was like, he really likes poker. And I was like, oh, I don't even know what I would be doing there. And he's like, play with your friends first. He's like, don't try and play at a table at a casino first. He's like, play with your friends at home and figure it out before you go try and play at a table. And I was like, oh, okay.
Imagine you're at a poker table and you're like looking at other people's cards.
Yeah.
You're trying. Oh, yeah.
I'm going to go to it and just start like, he's got this, he's got that.
That's an ace.
Calling it out. That's an ace. Royal flush. Is that the right one? I don't know anything about poker. Black for the longest time. Listen,
roulette. We got to play roulette.
No, dude, that's a waste of money. Roulette is
I know,
such a waste.
We could do like a bit with it though.
I want to play craps.
I've never played craps.
Well, yeah, you've never been in a casino. I feel like I should open up to you. Yeah, I'd rather play craps than I would roulette. I've heard roulette is just like the biggest.
Yeah, it
waste.
is, but it's just funny.
Unless you get a magnet. What?
You got to go 1,000 on black.
Yeah, stack it up.
Yeah.
No, I do actually want to play craps though, but
You want to? You're throwing dice.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna play CeeLo with some people in the bathroom. You know what CeeLo is?
No.
It's a dice game. I think it you have to get. I forgot what the number is.
The goal of craps is to roll a number with 2 dice and then roll that same number again before a 7 is rolled.
Whoa! Who has the 7? Where's the 7 coming from? Has the dealer got the 7? Let's watch a video on it right now, because I honestly don't know. I just know you get to like throw dice.
Oh, practice craps online, free.
Let's do it. I just know you get to throw dice at like a table, and it looks fun. I do want to play roulette. I'll play it once, but
yeah,
I'd rather play slots.
This is
to be
not.
honest.
This is not loading.
Well,
Chumba Casino.
That's probably because it's on like a malware website.
Yeah, probably.
You said Chumbo Casino?
Yeah, Chumba Casino right here. Chumba Casino.
Oh shit, I love that band.
Yeah.
What
is a natural in craps? Here's when things get really
it's
good.
When the dealer's butt ass naked.
Yeah. All natural in
Naturalist.
craps. A natural means that the result of your roll is a 7 or an 11. When this happens, you win and get to roll the dice again.
Say it one more time. I was laughing about natural again.
A natural means that the result of your roll is a 7 or an 11. When this happens, you win and get to roll the dice again. So this is like where it's like,
shit.
Come on, daddy needs a new pair of shoes.
Right. Can we watch a video? I would really like to see somebody playing craps. That's a craps shoot. How to play craps.
What the fuck? My God.
I'm already lost. Was that a
I was a WikiHow.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Do the
Fuck, where's YouTube, bro? Give me a YouTube video.
Dude, does John Green have a video on how to play craps?
In this video, I'm going to teach you how to play and win at the game of craps
Oh,
in
shit.
under 4 minutes.
Okay.
Playing craps is the most fun you can have at the casino. Just head on over to the craps table. When this marker is black and says off, that's when you start the game. If you see the marker is white side up and on one of these numbers, the game is in progress. Just wait a minute or two until they are finished. As soon as the dealer pays everybody and turns the marker back over and it's black side up, that's when you put cash on the table in front of you to buy some chips. The dealer will count your cash and then count out your chips to give to you. Put them
This is gonna take a long
Do I have to
time.
have cash? They got ATMs,
in
right?
the rack right in front of you where you're standing.
Yeah.
Always keep your chips right in front of you, and then you'll always place your bet on the table right in front of you. When you bet the pass line, you are betting on the person throwing the dice. If he wins, we all win. If he loses, we all lose.
Oh,
If he
right.
wins, he just keeps throwing the dice again and again and again. Now, if his first row is a 7 or 11,
What is the point of that then?
That means you got to do like side bets. You're like, somebody's playing a game and you're like, oh, I want to get on this. This guy's rolling good.
Oh, okay.
And you can like,
we bet the pass
yeah.
line, we all win. If his first roll is a 2, a 3, or a 12, and we bet the pass line, we all lose. If any other number comes up on the first roll, and the only numbers left are 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, and 10, these are called the point numbers and located at the top of the table. The dealer will take the marker, turn it over to white side up, and place it on the number. Let's say he rolled a 5.
I like how it just says "come" in the middle.
I know. That's what I was saying. Come.
He keeps throwing the dice until he rolls a 5, and if he rolls a 5 before he rolls a 7, then we all win. Here's another bet, but it's not marked on the craps table. It's called taking odds. Casinos vary on how much they allow you to bet in odds, 2 times, 5 times, or maybe more. The next bet on the craps table is the come bet, located right here. It's the same as the pass line, only it's betting on the next roll of the dice after he threw
You guys betting on the come bet?
his first number. Place a bet, and if his next roll is 7 or 11, you win your come bet. Here's another way to play craps.
You win your come bet.
It's
Finally.
it's the opposite of the pass line. If he rolls a 2 or 3, you win, and if he rolls a 12, it's a tie, and you keep your money. If
Oh, you got to bet against him.
he rolls any other number, let's say a 10, now you're betting that the 7
I'm
will
gonna
roll before
walk
10.
up and just take a stack of chips and put it on put it on betting against him, and then just stare at the person, and then just keep going like this. Yeah, yeah. Smoking a cigarette. Yeah.
And blow it in his
Uh-huh.
face.
Blow it while he's trying to throw the dice.
10. Now here's a popular way to play craps. It's called place bets. You can bet the 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, and 10 by placing a minimum of $6 on the 6 and 8 and $5 for any other number. Place bets can be made at any time, and you can take them down at any time too with the dealer's help. When you win, you get paid extra too. Watch those numbers on the dice and have fun trying your luck. Here's another fun bet, the field. You're betting that one of these numbers will come up the very next
Dude,
time the
there's
dice
so much to do.
Yeah.
So you could I would just take a chip and just toss it and just be like, whatever it lands on won't matter. I mean, there's like not a.
That's the. I
It
think
doesn't make a difference.
that's
where
what I was
put it.
doing on the roulette tables in GTA. Whenever I was playing online, is I kept putting like black and red on roulette, and it was like
Oh,
I wasn't winning because
Yeah.
I was just breaking even the whole time.
right.
But I was
Hey.
doing that for a very long time. Where I was like, well, I'm gonna bet black and red.
Duh.
Duh, yeah.
Well, I think roulette. I feel like in roulette you can do something similar to craps, or maybe craps.
yeah. You can do like all evens, all odds,
Right.
Or just a certain number where you're like, yeah, baby, I love the number 17.
I'm gonna bet against that guy.
Yeah.
No, you can't do that. I think that's only craps.
to
This is
roll.
so
If they do, you win even
complicated.
money, except 22.
It's not really that complicated. It just fucking sucks.
Well, it's just like there's so many things to bet on,
Yeah.
and it's just like none of them are like what you should be betting on. They're all gonna be the same odds,
And I feel like you're
To
gonna
an
lose a
extent.
lot of money on this. Too.
right?
2 or 12 comes up, and they pay double. There are a few
How do you get good at craps though?
other ways to bet on craps. These are the proposition
Practice,
bets.
dude.
Holy shit, dude! What the fuck is this?
Roll. If they do,
Oh.
you
No, I wanted you to hear it.
watch those numbers on the dice and have fun trying your luck. Here's another fun bet, the field. You're betting that one of these numbers will come up the very next time the dice are rolled. If they do, you win even money except 22 or 12 comes up, and they pay double. There are a few other ways to bet on craps.
This right here.
These are the proposition bets, and they pay big. The hard ways. If
Oh,
the dice roll with duplicate numbers
no.
as the picture shows, you win. Look at these bets. They're called horn bets. For one roll, only,
Horn
you are betting
bets.
on 2, 3, 11, or 12.
Jesus, dude, you could win like 30 times the amount of money you put down if they roll 12.
Bet on one of them or 2 or all of them. When you win here, you win
Is that
big.
what that's
Here's the-
saying?
Hold on.
They're called horn bets. For one roll only, you are betting on 2, 3, 11, or 12. Bet on one of them or 2 or all of them. When you win here, you win big. Here's the
Yeah. You win big.
any craps bet. You're
So
betting
each roll, like the dealer just takes the chips or gives you more.
I guess I don't
That'd be
even.
a long. That'd take forever.
Yeah,
I feel
that's
like.
that. Whenever they said like you counted the money and then you give them the chips, I was like, no way, really?
Yeah, I hope there's multiple dealers there because I'm
3,
out.
or 12 will come up next. Here's the C and E bet. C is any craps and E
Oh
is
my
11. These odds,
God.
there's also a one roll only bet. The other bet is the 7. Any 7. It's called Big Red, and it's for one roll only. Those are
If
the
I
long
was
shot
the
bets.
dealer, I'd be like, shit, what does this bet mean again? Do you guys know what the C and E bet means?
I don't
forgot.
remember.
You can get lucky and hit them. They can make the game a lot more exciting. That's the basics you need to know to play with confidence here at the table.
Oh,
Oh, there's the cane. I love the
If you have any
cane.
questions, the dealers are there to help.
Well, and I want to see.
The dealers are there to help. They said so.
Can I get more money? Can I win?
Come on, dude.
Come
Throw
on,
me something good.
dealer. Can I win this time, please?
I'll get under the table.
I'll get under the table.
I'll shake it for you.
So I've heard. So one of the reasons I've been wanting to go to a casino for a long time, just like have had no reason to.
Could
but-
we have gone at 18?
No.
21. It's
Maybe
a 21.
21.
Okay.
Yeah, 21.
Because I know scratchers you could get at 18, right?
Yeah, I've done a scratcher.
I know.
Oh shit, I was addicted to those. I forgot about that.
That's why I know.
I listen to a podcast where they talk about gambling a lot. Shout out the Tiny Meat Gang podcast. They'll hear this.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Really? What?
They go gambling a lot?
I don't know if they go a lot, but they talk about it a lot.
I mean, it's actually ridiculous because I just think about like people in the Wild West being like, how do we make this a little bit more fun?
How do we have
How
fun?
do I win a little bit more?
Right.
And they made this whole table with all this other shit.
There's like, let's add more to it.
Yeah.
So they talk about
I remember
it.
when Craps was just betting on the rolls.
I remember when crafts was we need to put your butt on the toilet. And then,
Right.
and then we put it on the table because we had a girl who liked eating our poop, so we called it craps table. You don't remember that? So they talk about gambling a lot, and then that worms its way into my brain, and I'm like, fuck, I want to go. I want to go.
You're gonna get a horrible gambling edition.
I'm putting on a whole gambling edition on this
I'm
place.
gonna bring a book of
Mormon.
how to or casino for dummies.
Yeah,
I'm gonna bring that to the casino
I hope we can
or
take.
gambling for dummies.
I hope we can take pictures on the floor because I got some pretty funny photo ideas that I've been working up. I've been looking up some poses we could do.
I think they do, but
Yeah.
some of them are probably like they will probably stop you and be like, "Don't do that again."
I hope the drinks can keep flowing all night.
Fuck, dude. If they have amaretto hours, I'm out.
Okay, so what are you gonna do? Because you're gonna meet us there. Are you gonna?
Drive from work? Yeah.
But are you gonna drive home, or what are you?
No. Well, yeah, probably. I mean,
Oh, okay. 'Cause
But
I was
I'm
like,
telling
otherwise
you,
you have to
like-
leave your car there.
I know that time goes by very fast there, so
Right.
I'm not.
We'll figure that stuff out after. Well, that sounds not gonna work.
So I wanted to get into something else that I've been into recently. Not gambling, but it's
Yeah.
related. Gambling related.
Right.
Gambling adjacent.
Adjacent.
Is cigars. So the past couple weeks,
Oh.
I decided that smoking is probably the best way I could better my life. It's a lot easier than
Speaking
exercise.
of passing the time,
Yeah, it's a lot easier than exercise, to say the least.
Of course.
People
has
have
the
been
same effects. Too.
yeah, people have been telling me to hit the gym for years, and I said, fuck it, I'll just start smoking. That's kind of my whole thing. But so I recently found cigars. I went to, like I said, a couple weeks ago. I think I was talking about Scotch. Was that last week? I think I was talking about Scotch last week,
Yes.
and you went
Yes.
down the list of all the Scotches I've tried. And while I was there, I noticed that they have like a whole like cigar box.
Pairing.
Not even a pairing, but just cigar, just area in liquor store. The Scotch liquor store, the Scotch only liquor store.
Yeah,
And
that would be called pairing. You could pair your.
yeah, but I mean, like they don't have like, oh, if you're drinking this Scotch, drink with this cigar.
No. Well, I guess that's just the one I've been
Yeah,
to.
mine is just completely separate. Like it's like a different store's front next
Okay.
to it.
You're saying it's better than mine.
Yeah. So I went to cigarsinternational.com. This is not sponsored. It's just so funny because it's so cheap there. It's crazy because they have a nutty low from the website themselves. It says for a nutty low price of
Oh,
just
shit.
$2.99 per cigar.
You
So-
in Cuban? You in Cubans?
Yeah, Tahitian cigars is my big thing.
Okay.
I love Tahiti.
Are you talking about the sauce?
Tahiti. So this is what they
Oh,
have.
it's tahini. Sorry.
Yeah, this is what they have in the weekly special there this week, and I ordered that. So I'm
Oh shit. Okay.
waiting on for this package to come home.
It's
for
Cigar of the Month Club.
Yeah.
All right. I'm
me.
in. Let's hear
I
it.
know you have like Eat HelloFresh, like Eat Factor meals, you know,
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Not sponsored.
This is what I have.
Yeah, and you put it in like a lunchbox. You bring.
Yeah,
it
I
to
bring in a
work.
lunch pail everywhere
Yeah.
I go.
It's a cigar.
It's a good
and a
cigar.
scotch.
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, it got old generations to live pretty long, so
Of course.
nothing bad happened from them.
No.
and
not-
they were around when leaded gas was around.
right.
So
And look how they turned out.
exactly.
Most of them are dead.
Well, that's just because time, but
Time heals everything, I heard.
yeah. So anyway, so this
Uh-huh.
this All-Star Motherlode 2 includes
Oh, shit.
yeah,
It's my favorite
they have
Pink
a
Floyd album.
Brasilia Gold, Italia Chow, Colombia Tinto, Extreme Robusto, Black
Wow.
Bengal,
Bless you.
Mancudo Inspirado, Black Toro, Red Toro, Green Toro, Orange Toro, and White Toro.
Oh,
which
the
is,
full Toro collection.
yeah.
haven't
They
had
also
that
have a
yet.
Domenico Robusto,
Bless
Exodus 50 years box press Robusto, the
Wow.
Exodus Gold 1959 Robusto.
you. Have you ever seen the Exodus movie
No,
from the 1970
no.
where the scary girl is like, "Fuck me"?
Fuck me. Go down here and let me suck your dick, pretty boy.
Does she say that?
No.
That's
Um,
she does say "fuck me."
the Santiago, Broadleaf Toro, the Connecticut
Broadway Toro.
Yeah, the Rocky Patel Connecticut Torpedo, Rocky Patel Royal Vintage Torpedo, Vintage 1990 Robusto, Vintage 03 Cameroon Robusto, Vintage 99 Robusto, Super Ligero Robusto, Edge Corojo Toro,
Uh-huh.
20th Robusto Grande, Vintage 1979 Robusto, and then we have Nub Cameroon, which is actually a Star Wars character's name.
Mhm.
Nub Cameroon 460, Connecticut 460, Connecticut 358, Maduro 460, Habano 460,
Mm.
and the Monte Cristo White Label Rothschild.
Ooh, Monte Cristo.
Rothschild.
Oh shit.
We're getting into the New World Order type shit.
Ooh.
the-
I'm out.
The Monte Cristo Classic Churchill. I gotta show you a
Oh,
video.
W Churchill.
Yeah, W Churchill.
W Churchill.
I have to show you a video later of this guy who found dragon fossils in Antarctica.
This sounds like something. That
Yeah,
you could
and then
discuss
also
on
I have
the
another
show.
one. Yeah, I have another one of someone who found out that there's like a bubble that prevents lasers from going like further.
Oh, Sean showed me that.
Yeah,
one.
that one's pretty
the
cool.
ninjas and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's some crazy shit.
I believe it too.
Yeah, me too. That's why I brought it up. They also have the Monte Cristo. This is the last one, last couple.
Crisco.
Monte Cristo Platinum Toro, the Media Noche and the Edmundo, and the Monte Cristo Nicaragua Toro. These are all going to be incredible, and I can't waste enough money on these. I can't wait to try all these
35 cigars, only $104.
Yeah,
It's All-Star Mother's Load.
and then
Free smile.
there's another one in
Smiley.
here where you can get a $1 hat, so I might get that.
That's a free. Oh, there was. Go back.
Yeah, the diesel hat. As low as $86. Wow.
Damn.
They get an upgrade. This feels like Amazon for cigars. In all honesty.
Yeah, pretty much is. I've been on there.
Google's now having generative AI as like a search result.
I
stuff.
saw that running. It looked like the Matrix. See, I
I was gonna see. Was gonna see.
popping out of my shirt. Sorry, what?
I was gonna see like what it was gonna say about cigars, but it doesn't say anything about that.
Oh, it's because you got child lock on. You got child preventative lock on. You don't remember that?
Here we go. It's generating something from cigars. Let's see.
It's generating something from cigars.
Here's some places to buy cigars. John Deniger,
Ooh, I
tobacconist.
don't think you can say that anymore.
Oh, Dengler.
Can I tell you something I've been doing recently?
No,
Or are we off cigars now?
I think we're done. Yeah, but
Maybe we can bring
go
some
ahead.
next week to smoke.
Yeah, go ahead. Try looking up cigars. You'll see.
Which ones of those were Tahitian
None of those. That's why I get them special.
from?
Tahiti.
Okay.
Tahiti International Cigars.com / special deals _ $2.99 per box
Dash diesel hat.
$1 diesel hat.
I'm in.
Yeah.
I've been. You'll be happy to know, Gavin.
Really?
I am on day 3 of correcting my sleeping schedule.
Oh, so you're tired.
I'm pretty tired, but here's the thing. I'm not getting to bed any earlier. I'm getting up earlier, but I have yet to get to bed at a decent time because it's been a busy week still. which still doesn't make sense to me because I'm like, okay, I have more time in the day, but yet I'm still not getting everything I want to done.
I think that
the
was
time
my
I should.
conundrum whenever I worked morning shift was it's like a couple years ago when I first started working was I had a lot of time after work, but I wasn't getting anything done
Right.
because I was just like, oh, I'm off of work now. I don't have to worry about anything.
Right.
And like so much about that. I mean, obviously it's a little bit different for you, but
Sure.
but even whenever I wake up early, quote unquote,
Wake up.
wake up. There's a lot of time that is just like, oh wow, yeah, no, I just spent 45 minutes on TikTok without doing anything about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm having that issue. So what I've been doing is
Get a checklist.
I got a checklist. Now I get up
Chicklets.
I get up at 8 a.m., which might sound late for a lot of people, but for me that's early. And my mom,
That's early for me too.
yeah, my mom and I go. I get up and my mom and I go for a walk right away because she's not working at the moment because she's a teacher and it's summer break. And so
Summer break.
her and I go for a walk for like 30 minutes, which is just a way to like get up and get moving right away. Not
Get
that
your
I
joints a moving.
am not active, but it's just like something to, like, you know,
Starts
do
out your
right
morning
away.
right.
Right, starts it out on a right foot.
Right.
And so we've been doing
Right.
that, and then I come back, and then I'm just like, I'm so tired, and because I haven't been getting enough sleep, and so I don't get started on stuff right away. So I think I'm getting started on my work at the
basically
same time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's still some correcting to do, but you know, baby steps. And it seems like such a weird. It's such a stupid thing to have to do, but it has like been the biggest downfall of my life for the past 3 years is my
Sleep schedule.
absolute atrocious sleeping schedule. But it's getting better. It's getting on the right track. I've been getting up at 8 every single day without any hiccups, and I'm just getting going. And I smoke a cigar every morning
Yeah, I mean that's the way I start mine.
out on the veranda.
I go over to the gazebo.
The gazebo.
I also just noticed that you have, speaking on the last week's taste test,
Mhm.
I noticed you still have some Doritos over there.
Good segue, Gavin. So,
I'm not kidding. That was completely natural. I did notice them like halfway through you
well,
talking about it.
I'm
I was
glad
like,
you did
wow.
because it's a perfect segue.
Wow, I'd really like to have a couple of those.
I almost bought you a bag, and then I was like, he's got his own money.
Yeah, you're right.
So that I'm gonna
Shit, after this paycheck, I don't have my own money.
I'm gonna save those for when we do our little pregame for the Casino, which you will not be here.
Can you
for.
bring like a little Ziploc bag
Of
for me?
course.
Sneak it in.
I'll have Sean bring his fanny pack and
Yeah,
put it in there.
please.
Speaking of which, that video is still getting likes.
Really?
Yeah, because it's like a reel, so people like random
Oh
people
yeah,
are
that's
seeing
right.
it.
Yeah,
So it's up to like almost 200 likes,
good.
which is funny.
That's the best way to enjoy it is going to the Champions Club, stealing cookies, bringing them down, bringing them back
it's
up.
not stealing; they're free.
Well,
You just can't. You can't get them out.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to, but we found a way.
I was also thinking about fanny packs the other day. I realized
really.
Yeah, because I got a fry stuck in between my teeth while I was eating.
Okay.
Like my little
Yeah.
right here. You can see
Uh-huh.
that, yeah. In between my front teeth, and it was frankly really bothering me.
Right.
And I really wish I had floss with me, or like
Right.
a little toothpick.
Sure.
Didn't have that, so I said I'm gonna have to start bringing a fanny pack everywhere I go with
So
like,
instead of bringing floss, you're gonna bring a fanny pack.
with floss in it. Yeah,
Oh, right.
with like a whole make it a survival kit.
Well, yeah, of course.
Or you
Bring
could do
your
what my
gun.
grandpa did, which was carry a Glock. Literally carry a Glock around with a laser pointer on it in his fanny pack. This is a true story.
And he did that because
And it was
Still
it was a Mickey Mouse fanny pack.
really,
True story.
where would he carry this around to?
Everywhere.
Wow. Okay.
Literally everywhere.
Okay.
Literally everywhere.
I don't think I knew that.
Yeah.
I want to see a picture of this. Do you think there's a picture of
Yeah,
him with it?
definitely somewhere.
Okay.
We'll
I'd
have to.
like see that.
I'll have to. I'll whenever I go to my grandma's again, I'll find a picture and it will be there.
see if the fanny pack's still there.
Think so, but
Wonder if the
no, the Glock I think they sold
damn it.
because like it was a expensive Glock. It was
I'm
like,
sure. You got to have the laser pointer on there too.
yeah.
Because you can scare the cats away.
No, it's so you can get them. He did
And then
not.
shoot
He
'em.
did not. Yeah.
Cat
He
hunting.
didn't, yeah. He did not take very kindly to rodents.
Really?
He had a pellet gun, in
Or
his
rodents.
kitchen, and he'd snipe squirrels from his kitchen.
That's kind of sick. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, with pellets, with like a pellet gun. And he'd be like, we'd be eating breakfast, and no shit, he'd see a squirrel and open up the window and like load a bullet into his pellet gun and then shoot it.
And then
And,
what?
and then he'd be like, look, I just cut that one in half.
Jesus
and then,
Christ!
And then he'd just close the window and put the gun back on the ground.
And leave the squirrel out there?
Yep.
Wow. It was probably like the Civil War out there.
Yeah.
Probably like Gettysburg out there.
World War One for
Right.
World War One trench warfare.
The
for
squirrels
the
start
squirrels,
digging
yeah.
trenches.
Yeah.
And they're trying to fight back.
Start throwing nuts back at you.
Those bastards.
Yeah. Anyway.
God dang squirrels. Anyway, so if you didn't see, we had a taste test last week.
Yeah.
Taste testing the Doritos ketchup chips, which are, as Gavin pointed out, sitting right behind me.
Tangy ketchup chips.
Tangy. I bought another bag because I love them. Gavin loved them as well.
They were really good.
He texted me on Thursday night,
yeah.
very late, and he said, and I didn't texted him at all, and he just texted me out of the blue and says,
I'm thinking about those.
I'm thinking about those ketchup chips right now. And I thought he was out with our friends, and so I was like, damn, thinking about them in the club, huh?
I said, thinking about those ketchup Doritos. I said I have an affinity for spicy, tangy things at night.
What did I say to what you went to the Doritos?
You said, I think Walmart is still open.
Oh,
drunk
yeah.
at the club. Drunk at the club, thinking about ketchup Doritos again.
Again. Yeah, that was. I
Frisky
thought about,
little guy, aren't you? See if you can find the mustard ones when you're out. I'll go check this weekend too.
I thought about just sending you the address, the like Google Maps link to Walmart.
That would be that. I was in a good mood that night, so I would have laughed.
Well, good.
If you had sent me
good
that on
for
a bad
you.
night, I would have been pissed off, dude.
So I
Oh God.
I made a promise last week. It wasn't really a promise, but I said that after I found out that there were these mustard chips out there, that we gotta try those. We
Yeah.
gotta get them, and I was like, I'm gonna
Yep.
get them for next week.
Uh-huh.
Went to Walmart. They were not there.
Were they there the week before?
No. I don't. Well, I didn't know. I didn't even know they were a thing. Remember, that was the
Yeah,
whole
that's
thing.
right,
Is
that's
I
right.
was like,
You're like, oh hey,
so, but like when you go and you type in mustard Doritos
Mustard
on
Dorito?
Google, see if your AI can find this motherfucker. Let's see. It'll show you that you can order them right now on Walmart or Target.
yeah.
So obviously they're out there and like you can buy them, but
God, I bet those taste so fucking good. That packaging is
Where the
so good.
like
They're only $4 at Walmart.
okay, it's saying I can go pick them up at this place near us. So maybe they are available. I thought I thought I was going to come to the conclusion that they didn't exist, but obviously they do. So I have not been able to find them. I literally went to a Walmart tonight. Yeah, they're available. Okay, they're available at a Target near us. Well, I wish I had more time to go look for them. So maybe the week after. I thought I was making a revelation that they weren't a thing and they were like a while ago, but this was just the ketchup chip migration to America.
Right.
But only ketchup chips at the first Walmart I went to last week. Only a display of ketchup chips at the Walmart I went to this week. 2 different Walmarts.
Huh.
So why are the ketchup chips more available than the mustard? Riddle me this, Rothschild.
It's probably because people like the mustard ones.
I would think less.
Really?
Yeah, quantity, supplied. I guess that could be true. They're just selling out.
Yeah. They're just filling it in the space with the ketchup.
They
ones.
got to do something.
They ordered them.
By buying them mustard chips.
Yeah, but the packaging looks really
I'll go
good.
see. Okay, next week. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Ran out of time. Sorry.
I have to get some chips.
Pin
of
me
my
on the
own.
cross, I guess. I'll have more time next week too, so I'll try and go find them. So, anyways, that was the update. Is that I thought they didn't exist. They do.
Definitely
I
exist.
just can't find them. And speaking of, I know that they said they were at the Target near me, but I am not going to Target anymore.
Please clip that.
I'm not going anymore.
Please clip that.
Clip me saying that.
That was good. But
I'm not going to Target anymore.
yeah, I don't know if you saw this, but they're sympathizing with Satanists.
They are. Was because they're the person who designed 2 items of or 2 or 3 items
One
of
was
clothing.
a fanny pack. One was
No, there
gay
was just a
people
bunch of bags.
yeah, it was just bags,
Yeah.
and it was like gay
And
is
he-
real or something.
And he's
like
a
that?
saint. Yeah. Shit, what was
I
it?
think it was gay people.
What
are
propaganda was it?
Real. I think it was gay people are real. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah, it was something like that.
Yeah.
Like, very non-confrontational, really. I mean, it's Target. It's Target. It's fucking Target. Of course, it's gonna be safe.
This is the weird cultural bullshit. And like last night, I was on TikTok really late, and whenever I get on TikTok really late, all I get is political TikToks.
Okay.
And now I realize that it's not that it runs worse or any deeper than I thought it did, but it made me realize that their platform is literally just nothing, and it's just what can we get upset about this week, guys? Like
That's
it's like a
Twitter to me.
Yeah.
Now.
I mean, yeah, actually, kind of is. Twitter is really bad.
Twitter is a rat hole.
Twitter is a rat hole.
Twitter is a rat hole.
It's really bad on there. There's people that
It's-
can't say that Nazis are bad. They can't
It's
do
so
it.
bad. No.
They can't fucking do it. Anyway, so one tweet that had been making the rounds is a T-shirt that said it was Satan doesn't discriminate or something like that.
Yeah, and
or
it was
Satan
like-
doesn't care about your pronouns, or Satan has pronouns, or something like that.
Well, and it was no, there was so what these fucking Looney Tunes did. So in case you don't know, let me just set this up real quick because maybe there's people that don't know. The Target has opened a display of
it says "We belong everywhere" is the bag.
right. So Target has opened a display of, as far as my knowledge goes,
Satan respects pronouns. I was right.
like an LGBT clothing display.
Right.
Display. I don't even say.
'Cause,
I'm trying. I want to keep saying section, but it is a display.
And
they've
it's
also
June,
right, which
or
will
it will be June
when you're hearing this.
when you're hearing this, and that
Pride
will be
Month.
Pride Month.
And they've also
And right now, as a matter of fact, is actually Military Appreciation Month. So
Oh, is it really? I didn't fucking know that.
nobody
where's-
knows that, but you know.
Oh well, I was gonna.
Nobody knows that, but you know.
So and there's also the other big thing, of course, because it's not just gay anymore. Oh, it's really not. They've moved on from just really going after trans people because they're trans inclusive, like bathing.
Yeah,
wear.
it's binding, like chest binders and like genitalia, like.
And I don't know if this is true, but they keep saying it's for children.
And the thing is,
I
is
find that hard to believe.
I
it's
think-
probably just. It could be for children. I just have a feeling they're just saying that.
But even if it is, it's like, why do you care about whether a child wants to, whether a parent
Right.
wants their child to cover up their genitals or not?
Well,
You're
and
weird.
here's the thing.
It's
And-
weird.
and I don't know this for sure, because first of all, obviously, that's great that Target is making something that's inclusive. Speaking on just the trans, like that like you were saying, the trans swimwear, the binding stuff.
Mhm.
But I truly think that there probably isn't anybody buying that. Because I think you'll find that trans people just want to wear the clothes of what they associate with.
Right.
I don't think they care to like wear this stuff. So it's like, on one hand, it's like, I don't want to say it's not silly that Target's making it, but it's like, it's silly that people are like, I mean, I just don't get what, like you said, it's like, what do they think the problem is with selling it? Like, what are you talking about?
It's because
It's
they
a
think they're marketing it towards
swimsuit.
children, and they're like, our children.
They're selling swimsuits for your children already. They have been for
years.
as long as I can remember.
Yeah.
So what the fuck difference does it make if it's for, if there are people who, and I know there are people who will buy it.
Yeah.
I'm just making a generalized statement of being
I
like,
think it's
I
just that
don't
it
really
brought,
think people want to.
it brought because I mean chest binders and like
Yeah, it's just
reductionist
making it more
wears.
acceptable.
Yeah,
It's
I
making it
have
more-
have been there
Not acceptable, but more,
up to the forefront.
yeah,
more
making it more mainstream and out there, which is
and
great.
I think that is what I would not doubt that was what they were doing, is they just had them in a different section, swimwear section, and they just had some chest binders.
Sure, right. They
Just so
probably
that-
have.
Yeah, because it's like, okay,
Right.
this is just like an acceptance thing, that it's like it's just part of it'd be like a guy going into a clothing or it'd be like going into a clothing section and finding out that they're selling tidy whities and only tidy whities and being like, what the fuck? Where
Right.
the boxers go?
Right.
Where
Right.
where everything go? Now they're selling only tidy whities to us.
Right.
And they only have like a small section of tidy whities that's there.
Right.
You know, it's something that's like ridiculous where it's kind of always been there. People wear it. It's just that it's not as widely marketed. It's not even marketed. It's just there.
Right.
It's the same thing with this Pride stuff at Target, and it's so dumb. It's honestly dumb, and the artist I guess is trans as well, so that's why another reason that they could just go ad hominem attacks on it. But it's been like a week almost at this point. But don't worry, next week they'll find something else.
Yeah, it won't last long. I have a funny idea for a video, but I think by the time I would actually do it,
But these
it's gonna be
people-
over. Like,
yeah,
it's not gonna
but
last
these
long.
people are going into Targets and like dressing in drag. You've seen a couple of those clips on Twitter of people doing that, and it's like it's like you're making this a way bigger deal than it really is. Like nobody really
that's all of
cares.
them are
They're
doing.
so out of touch with like just normal Americans.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can be a little bit upset about it, but like you're going to the extreme.
Yeah.
You're going fucking bonkers.
But I mean, we could go all day about saying that they shouldn't be upset in general. But it's like,
They're
they're
is a little ridiculous, and it's like it's again just goes against it goes against Christianity's religion.
which makes no sense at all to someone who is a Christian, by the way. So
You
in
gotta be
case
accepting of everybody.
in case anybody wants to come after me and call us Satanists, I still do identify as a Christian, and I have completely changed my beliefs over the past couple years and realized how fucking stupid it is to use your religion as a reason to hate a group of people who just want to exist and just want to be themselves,
Right.
and use that as ammunition. And if you want to go after them and sit on your high horse, you are the worst fucking type of person, and you are not a Christian. You are a fucking demon. You are a demon. You are an actually fucking horrible person, and you're using your religion that you put up on this fucking high-ass pedestal as this
shield.
as this like way to justify you being a fucking absolutely horrible person. And you're just a terrible person. And I'm not going to sit on a high horse over here and, first of all, I would never use my religion in that way. That's so stupid. I'm pretty subdued with my religious beliefs, and they're much different than what I think the norm is. But it's just it's just so fucking gross. It's so disgusting. And that's why I don't like to label myself as a Christian. I mean, I will on here in this sort of context, but like out of context, I don't, because of how disgusting Christians are and how fucking horrible they are. There's so many rotten ones out there.
And you could go into each and other religion, but
yeah,
Christian
but I will
and
speak
Christian
from what
and
I know.
Catholicism are two of the big
I'll speak
big
from
ones
what
that
I know
seem
and
to
what
be
I
the
see.
most offended by just simple things like this. The thing is that Target wasn't selling that Satan respect pronouns shirt. It was just from the
they
same
weren't.
company.
It was
that
from the
was doing
same
it,
designer.
and that same designer, and
who was apparently
wow, no
a
way.
Satanist.
Yeah. Oh, wow,
Apparently.
no way.
Yeah.
Who cares? I mean, like
These people think way more about about other people's
than
children's genitals than any of these
Anyone.
designers or
Anyone
anybody's
else.
thinking about.
it's weird. You are weird.
You are the problem. You need to look into yourself and fix your shit before you even
Worry
speak
about
anybody
yourself.
else.
Worry
About your own genitals.
please.
Fuck. It's so gross. It's seriously so disgusting. It's so fucking weird and just bizarre. Like I don't get it. I don't. I truly don't. I'm only shopping at Walmart now.
Yeah.
That's a real
Yeah. That's a real.
that's a real
that's
Christian
real.
place.
I think Target ended up pulling back some of the
Yeah, I
stuff.
know. I've been like,
You've been hounding you've been hounding them too.
of course. No, I've been whenever I did a little deep diving. I did a little diving into it on Twitter yesterday, I think it was, and I saw like videos of like like this guy who went in there and he was like, "Yeah, they've moved it multiple times. This is the third time they've moved it." And I was like, "What the fuck? Are you just going in there to check every day where they're moving it to?" Because he's like, "Yeah, now it's way in the back. They had it up in the front and then they moved it over here, but then now it's way in the back now." And I was like, "Dude, you're thinking way more about this
You're
than
crazy.
anybody else is."
And I bet all the associates are probably like, this dude is fucking crazy.
Oh, here's this guy again.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy, we moved it this time. It's moved. It's nuts. Let's talk. Why don't you? What did you? I'm gonna bring this up, and then I gotta go turn to the camera. You got it. You got it. You're more. See, you got to be more like me, man. So we had talked about. We're talking about the NBA now. We had talked about the Nuggets winning and how exciting that was. And then we had casually dropped that the Celtics were somehow forced another game. And we were like, and that's going to be it. They forced 2 more games.
Yeah, they went to game 7.
They went all the way to the point where they could win. And they absolutely
Shit the bed.
flopped hard. Last night, right? That was last night?
2
nights ago. Yeah, it was just like, wow, what a way to go. But I mean, congrats to them on making it as far as they did. I of course did want the Celtics to win because of our hometown hero. Jason Tatum.
Yeah.
But I was like, I'm not going to be upset either way. Heat Nuggets would be fun. So now it's Heat and Nuggets. I'm excited. First game.
It's been 9 days by the time tomorrow's the first game.
Tomorrow's first game.
By the time that the Nuggets will play again, it's been 9 days.
I wonder.
They've had 9 days off.
I wonder if that'll be good or bad.
Yeah, that's what I'm. I have Nuggets in 6, just because they're a
People
way
think
better
they're going to
team.
sweep again.
It's possible. They've swept every team thus far except for the Timberwolves.
True.
So
None of them are full sweeps besides the last one against the
Yeah.
Lakers.
who did they play in the second round?
In the second round, it was the same because Timberwolves got 2, and then
Yeah.
the next team. Suns, right? I think it was Phoenix.
Yeah, I think it was the Suns.
And they got 2 games as well, and then they swept the Lakers.
Did they? Oh yeah, they did. Yeah.
See, I know my shit.
Well, I'm sorry, I misspoke.
Yeah, come on.
But I thought they had swept like everybody. But
Not full.
the Heat were a playing team, for the record.
Right. Well, so was Lakers,
Right. That's true.
but
But
obviously
Heat
they
had
didn't get
lost
as
their
far.
first playoff. Had lost their first game versus the Hawks, I think.
Mm.
And then they were down by Chicago against Chicago in their second play-in game.
Okay.
So like they made it from the play-in tournament to the finals, which is the first team that's done that ever.
Oh, really?
Because I mean they just recently started the play-in stuff, but it's exciting for the Nuggets because this is their first
Mhm.
finals appearance, I think.
Yep, it is.
And this is the Heat's second in the last 3 years. So
Yeah, I mean Heat's been in it before.
yeah, they were in
They won
2020. So yeah,
And
no, they
won,
didn't.
but
They won
with
like,
LeBron.
Yeah, with LeBron, they won 2 with LeBron, 1 with D Wade.
Oh
Wade.
yeah, one with
Um,
Michael Jordan.
Yep, with Michael Jordan. Yep,
A lot of people
the
forget
Heat
about
were
that one
notoriously good in the 90s.
with Michael Jordan.
Yep, with Michael Jordan.
But yeah, first game tomorrow. I keep forgetting about that.
It'll be exciting.
I wish there was a game on Saturday. I don't know why there's not a game on Saturday.
Yeah,
Because that'd be awesome to fucking watch it with the boys at the casino. Are you kidding me? Come on.
it'll be on ABC, I think, for all of them.
Yeah, tomorrow and the next one's Sunday.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah. That's why I'm saying I wish there was one Saturday. It's so dumb.
Sunday, Wednesday, Friday, Monday, Thursday, Sunday.
Crazy.
Thursday, Sunday, Wednesday.
Why is it on Sunday? Anyways, I'm excied.
We can watch it next week.
Yeah, no, we should once it gets up there in games, we should try and get some folks together and watch it. Oh, is there one next Wednesday? You said.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, we can. We can. I see. I'm gonna say this, but then I know you're gonna be distracted. We could just put it up on the once the TV's right there. We can just be talking and watching it.
Yeah, do a live stream.
Yeah. Well, live stream. Yeah.
Yeah, but we got a couple deep dives next week planned.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do that next week.
Yeah.
You're gonna.
Well, you got your ITSL.
Yeah, I think you should leave. Our. It's not mine. You gotta watch it too. You gotta get on it.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm surprised you haven't watched any of it. You'll binge it like.
Yeah,
so
I'll
quick.
get it. I'll get it like done in like one night.
I think I might start watching it tomorrow.
I might watch it tonight. I have all tomorrow off too, so
Oh, nice.
I made sure I got 2 days off.
There you go.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I can't. And that's what I was gonna bring up. I'll just bring it up real quick because we do gotta move on. There's so much good TV coming out this month.
Yeah,
Let me-
there's
Eric Andre show
Eric
on
Andre.
Sunday.
Yeah.
Obviously, I think you should leave. Was on yesterday.
Yeah. And then
Black Mirror.
Black Mirror. Yeah.
Next Tuesday, if I'm remembering correctly, I believe it's the 6th.
Yeah.
And then at the end of this month, Righteous Gemstones new season.
Oh, that's right. And Barry just ended, and Succession just ended too.
That's true.
so
I mean, even though I don't watch those shows, that
you
is good TV.
Barry
That's coming out right now.
uh,
Crazy, man. It's like I don't even know when I have time to watch any of this
and
stuff.
this is all in the midst of HBO Max going to Max.
And in the midst of a writer's strike, which means we got to soak this good
Yeah, I was
TV
gonna
up
say
while we
we gotta
can,
sink
folks.
this in because it's gonna fucking suck.
We're getting animated TV shows for the rest of
We're
the year.
getting like Hinge animation, where they just animate like the head, or they
Yeah.
just animate like they don't even really animate like
well, because
How It Should Have Ended. Have you ever watched those?
no.
I'll show you a clip, but it'll be like that.
Okay. And there also could be a SAG-AFTRA, which is the Screen Actors Guild, which is what all the actors are under, might also be going on strike soon too. I don't know if you knew that or not.
Really? It's
Yep.
like this.
Oh, okay, so they just like that.
Very low,
This looks like the
very
like,
low effort type of animation.
That's like cartoon porn level animation.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Not that I would know, but
Yeah, that is.
now I feel like Bill Maher. You ever seen the Little Mermaid pornography before?
I'm blanking on Bill Maher right now.
Bill Maher?
Yeah.
Club Random? Richard Dreyfuss? He interviewed Richard Dreyfuss?
Oh.
You don't know Real Time with Bill Maher? New Rule. You know Bill Maher?
That right?
Yeah.
I always
New
pronounce it.
Rule.
I'm not even kidding. This
Mayor.
is Mayor. Yeah.
Trust me, I didn't really know much about Bill Maher until it's been talked about on Office Hours ad nauseum, which I love, by the way. So I feel like I've heard very minimal people say that they're like, Tim talks about it too much.
It's because
It's so fucking
insufferable.
funny and
He's
insane.
awful. God, he sucks.
It's so weird. There was a clip that somebody posted on Twitter and tagged Office Hours in because Bill Maher just had Billy Corgan from Smashing Pumpkins
That's
on.
right.
And it's just like a short, out of context clip, but it's like you don't need the context to know that it's fucking rotten. Where Bill Maher goes, I mean, I probably shouldn't say it, but I've definitely blown weed smoke in a dog's face on purpose just to see what would happen. Like it's so fucking.
Wait, what?
I gotta pull it up now.
That's stupid.
I'll just play the audio.
Yeah,
I
that's
thought
the
I
type of-
sent it to you. Maybe I didn't.
Maybe you did.
Let's see.
I sent you a shitload of tweets last night. I felt really bad.
I don't know if I
I
probably
sent
haven't
you
caught
so
up
many.
on those. Unless I did.
I was scrolling Twitter for probably 45 minutes last night just on Discord and just listening to other people talk and scrolling Twitter.
on Discord. Here it is.
I'm not going to lie that I've never blown weed in a dog's face. But the dog was asking for it.
Yeah, that's right. The dog,
dog
was
was
asking
asking
for
for
it. Oh god, he's just the worst. Such a rotten.
I'm pretty
place.
sure he had an HBO show for a
Yeah.
while and
Yeah. Real Time with Bill Maher.
yeah.
That was actually probably like
This might be a
cable.
baseless accusation, but I'm pretty sure he said the N-word a couple times on there.
Yeah, probably. I don't know.
At one point.
I wouldn't put it past him.
He's the type of guy to be like, I'm going to say the N-word and then I'm going to get upset people got reactive about it.
Well, that's his thing. Is like he was like
He was like a liberal.
yeah,
Pretty like,
but
not
then
like left, like super left, but like he was a traditional liberal
Yeah, exactly.
He was a Hillary Clinton type of liberal.
Right.
He was
But then the Trump stuff, like, I think fucked with his head and made him so confused.
he got off the fucking rails recently.
And now, he's just
He hit on a couple
lost.
things like in 2018, and then it was like, ooh, okay, never mind.
Yeah, and then he just
Then
went, and now
nose
he's
dive.
doing a show in his basement.
Good job.
Good job, Bill Mayer. Okay, we got to move on to Nextdoor Drama. We just got to move
We
on.
gotta move on.
In case you don't know, it's going to be weird doing Nextdoor Drama from the couch. I will have to put my laptop on my lap. In case you don't know, Nextdoor is a blog posting website for you and every scared neighbor in your neighborhood to post whatever the fuck they want to post. And so what we do every week is we script it out. I'm just trying to find a good place to put this. And we reenact it as if it was happening in real life, dramatic reenactment. And it's a lot of fun because these are always nuts. This week's Nextdoor Drama is titled Psychotic Laughter. Gavin will be playing the main character, the narrator. Well, not really narrator. The main character of Keith, who's scared shitless. I'll be playing Lynn, who's a Karen. Best way to describe it. And without saying much else,
Let's get into it.
let's get into it and kick it off with the Nextdoor Drama intro. This week on Nextdoor Drama.
Hello. 2 mornings ago, I woke up at approximately 5:30 a.m. from the barking of my dog, and it was a different bark. It was a ferocious set of barks. Then a second set of barks as he stood his ground at bottom of the steps. I instantly went back in room and grabbed some shorts and headed downstairs as he was barking a third time at the front door. I grabbed a snack and went back to bed. The next morning, I realized my front door was unlocked door. And storm door, I have 2 front doors. When I looked at the other door, the insulation between deadbolt and door handle, had been pushed in, and on my porch, boot prints, and looking further, one screen had been disturbed, and the cellar door had footprints from pulling on the doors. I'm letting everyone know so they are not a victim or possibly worse. I live on Lindenwood and Elm. This morning about 7 a.m. I heard 2 gunshots followed by hysterical laughter, not once but twice. It was a psychotic laughter. And as police were going to call, I heard dogs barking in the neighborhood as if someone was walking towards Lindenwood College. I don't know what happened this morning, but everyone should lock down your houses and be a little more cautious. If I did, anyone else hear or see anything the last 2 mornings in the area of Lindenwood and Elm? Because I know without a doubt there was someone in my house broke in and weren't very much afraid of dog barking because they did not run out. They let themselves out very relaxed like. So please be safe.
I am so sorry this happened to you. We St. Charles residents should never be afraid of living in our own homes. Isn't that what we chose to purchase our homes or reside in what we thought was this historical, quaint little community in the first place? Now, we have to lock down our vehicles, our homes, windows, apparently our children too? Our kids can no longer play in their front yards or ride bikes with adult supervision without some nosy neighbor calling the cops or DFS and filing some unfounded report. Yet many other crimes from all walks of life in all neighborhoods, especially by people coming over to St. Charles from across the bridge, racist, never gets reported. I must wonder why. Why do we never hear about the threatening things that happen right in our backyards on the local news? CNN. If I'm not mistaken, it's News Channel 4 has an office right here on S South Main Street. I could be wrong. And maybe Channel 2, I'm not sure. My point is that our news never gets aired. I simply wonder why. Any thoughts?
I saw that movie.
Yeah, you're gonna fuck me right there.
Weird song you put on there.
What?
Yeah, you probably aren't hearing about it because it doesn't fucking exist.
Yeah, but we have to lock our children down. I put a
sorry, Keith. I'm willing to bet that those are your pooch, your poor pooch. This dude did not. That's why I was reading like that, because he did not put punctuation.
Oh yeah, no, I'm aware.
Also, by the way, you said in our own. She said living in our homes.
Where does that?
In the first sentence.
Oh, in our
Second line.
homes. Damn
Yeah.
it, I missed that. Dyslexia. I can't even read wrong things wrong. I have to read it right. Yeah.
Wow.
I
Yeah,
think-
no, you're probably not hearing anything about it because there's nothing the police could fucking do about it.
I also think Keith's on a little bit too much spice.
Yeah, I was gonna say that guy's a little coked out of his mind.
He got some spice imported from Britain, and he's doing
I
spice.
saw tea.
He's smoking
He's
spice.
smoking tea.
He's smoking K2 again, isn't he?
I bet he is.
I bet he's smoking K2
No,
and
this-
spice.
Listen, I get it, but like, in all honesty, what is it? You can
What do
call
you
the
get?
you can call the police, but what the fuck are they gonna do? They're gonna go knock on every door and be like, "Hey, did you hear a gunshot? Where did you guys hear this gunshot?" They can't. They don't know.
Well,
they
they
never
hear-
find it out.
And that's the thing is like these people.
That's not
They don't-
newsworthy either. That's not newsworthy. Oh, there were a couple shots fired on St. Charles. Okay.
Yeah, but they think every noise is a gunshot, and
It
they
was
think every
probably just a
boom is a
firework.
bomb. Or it could have literally been construction.
Or
That's
a
9 times out of
or a
10.
branch snapping.
Yeah,
Branch
or-
falling, storm. Or,
But it's always gunshots, and then there was laughter afterwards. Like, how does
okay,
that happen?
some guy probably shot. If it was, he shot his gun in his backyard, and you guys heard it.
He was cleaning it, and he shot it off, and he laughed about it. I mean, it could be anything.
This is the America we live in,
It is. You got to be scared of everything.
including the people that live across the bridge.
And the only people who are scared of everything are the people that are causing the problems 90% of the time.
Correct.
And it's like, you guys just keep being scared. We're all good. I'm fine. I've never really been scared of
Also, it sounds like he needs to
this.
lock his door then.
Well, yeah, that's the thing is he needs to lock his. All of this is his fault, and then he's just bringing up other things because he's like, oh, wait, I forgot about this. Let me add this in. Maybe that'll make my case better for whatever that is.
I don't get it because it's like he went from someone was trying to get into without a doubt there was someone in my house.
Right.
He honestly might have schizophrenia because those are probably his boot prints. The dog was probably barking because it was a storm,
Right.
and or the gunshots spooked the dog, so they were barking.
I also just realized I woke up approximately 5:30 a.m. and he said he had to go down there 3 different times, and on the 3rd time he grabbed a snack. That means he grabbed a snack at like 6 a.m. That's breakfast, buddy. That's not a snack.
He went back to bed after that.
I had to get a snack and go to bed. I had to get my Oreo cookies and go to
Listen, I
right
get
to
it.
bed at
I
6
get it,
a.m.
man.
I can't even tell you how many times I've had to wake up in the middle of the night to get a snack. Have you ever? Okay, this is something I've always wondered because in every movie or TV show, there's always like the dad that's up late at night because he needs a snack at midnight. Have you ever had the desire where you've woken up and been like, I gotta go eat something?
Yeah.
You've woken up in the middle of the night and been like, I'm hungry.
Well, actually, it just sends that I'm awake. But no, actually, I just have to go up and pee, and then I go back to sleep.
But you've never been like, man, I'm gonna go eat a piece of cake. I'm actually kind of
No.
hungry. That same. I've gone to bed and been like,
I'm really
fuck,
hungry.
I should have eaten something.
Yeah.
And
But it's
sometimes
not
I
like I'm-
have gotten up and just eaten something
Right.
without going. I've never like woken up from slumber and been like,
I need to eat really bad.
Yeah, cake would be really good right
Some
now.
chips.
Some
Well, yeah,
chips.
I'll be up late and I'll just
Yeah.
crave stuff. For a while, I had
Sure.
cheese cravings really bad.
Oh, I know. I think we named an episode cheese cravings.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Oh, you know what? It was one of your ideas for the name of the show would be meat and cheese cravings.
Yeah, that's
what I'm thinking of.
It's really good.
Yeah, I've never
good
needed
show.
to do that. It's a good show. Gavin, what you listening to is another segment we do.
Is that good?
Shit. Play. Play the other one again. Check out the all-new Bubble Popper 3000 game. Have you ever wanted to pop a bubble? You can pop as many bubbles as you want to, and if you get it in under 5 seconds, you can win any prize you want to. What you listen to is a little loud. What you listen to is another segment we do on the show every single week, which is self-explanatory. It's what we're listening to, and we recommend it to each other and to the audience. You listening at home, it's what we're listening to. It's a music. It's an album. It's a song.
Artist.
Sometimes it's an artist of what Gavin and I are listening to, and we never repeat ourselves ever, and we never pick from the same genre ever.
Spell red.
Red. L-S-T-E-R.
Oh. So, Gavin, what are you listening to this week? Buddy?
What are you listening to? I'm listening to Cassiopeia's self-titled, I think, debut album, Cassiopeia, or Cassiopeia, or Cassiopeia.
Good morning, Gavin.
I do not know the names of these songs. They are in Japanese characters.
Good morning, Gavin.
They're really good though.
But you couldn't name a song.
No.
God is dead.
Well, I could probably find translation.
I mean, you don't have to, unless you want to. You want to translate your favorite. Gavin was playing it for me beforehand, and I liked it. It reminded me of like something you would hear in like a hip restaurant or
It's
hotel.
first
It's probably
song is
translated.
Time Limit, Tears of the Star, Space Road, Midnight Rendezvous, Far Away, Swallow, Dream Hill, and Black Joke. And these guys know how to play some fucking instruments.
And they are a Japanese band.
They are a Japanese band consisting of all Japanese people.
Have you gotten into Yellow Magic Orchestra yet?
No.
You need to get into that. It's another
But
Japanese band. You would
this
like Yellow
album,
Magic Orchestra.
I think this album did directly inspire Mario Kart soundtrack.
Okay, a lot
So-
of those. Yellow Magic Orchestra was another one that inspired.
Like this first
all of
track
that stuff.
definitely sounds
Definitely.
definitely sounds like Mario Kart. But to be honest with you, some of it sounds like prog rock, but I think it's technically jazz fusion.
Yeah.
But it's
So is Yellow Magic Orchestra. YMO. I'm serious.
I know. I'll get into it. I'll get into that band, but give me a minute. Damn.
No, dude, I need you to listen to it right now.
But there's a couple moments in basically every single one of these songs, and I'm like, damn, this is really fucking good.
Damn,
and there's a
this is
couple
good
really
shit.
good sax solos in here. They each have their own kind of song that's kind of dedicated to like their instrument almost, where
Well,
it's
that's
like there's a
cool.
bass player that does a crazy bass line. There's a guy that does piano, synthesizer, drum solos. There's guitar solos. It ranges all far, but it's a couple, like I said, a couple parts kind of range into the prog section. And the chord progressions are incredible. The drumming is insane. I wonder what this sheet music looks like because it's got to be insane. Some of these are probably like 12/16 or something like that, or just the feel, or like 12/4. It's like they have 12 counts with just like a 4
Shit's
count.
crazy.
It's nuts. I've never I'll never understand how you're able to read that music, but they are really good, very well polished. It's incredible. They have a couple live albums that I think I'd also like to listen to. So
I'll never understand how you can read music.
I know.
And I was in band too. Gavin, this week, as you already heard, we were listening to it a bit before the show. I recently discovered this band, Brutus, through I would say acquaintance, somebody I know, posted something about them. And I was like, this band seems fucking cool, because right off the bat I was like, oh cool, a female vocalist. Oh cool, she's also the drummer, because you already know Aaron Gillespie, one of my favorite musicians of all time, is a vocalist and a drummer, and he's out of his fucking mind, great playing drums. And as far as I can tell, this person, whose name I don't know off the top of my head, is a great fucking drummer, and is also just has like such insane vocal range.
It's Stephanie.
That's
Stephanie Manertz.
Maneras.
It's Mannaerts.
Thank you for spelling it. So I noticed that right away, and I was like, what is this fucking band that I've never heard of? And so I look into them, and it's just it's fucking amazing, kind of pop
Belgium
metal, which I'll get. Yeah, they're from Belgium. Poppy metal with a little bit of shoegaze and a little bit of ambient. It's just so good, and it's also heavy, but it's like on the like. It's gonna sound stupid, but on the lighter side of heavy, in the sense that it's like it's heavy, but it's in like a major scale. You know what I mean? It's just so good. And so I'm recommending their most recent album from 2022, Unison Life.
Would it have made your cracked your top 10 albums from last year?
It would have if I had known about it. I'm hoping they'll release something this year, because I want there to be something, because this, I mean, like, I cannot stop listening to this album. It is so fucking good. I mean, just a couple hits if you need it off of here. Desert Rain, the last song, is so good. Chain Life is so good. Liar is. I mean, it's so good, and every song is just like insane. I really want to go see them live. I don't know if they will, because like Gavin said, they're from Belgium, and I don't know if all of their lyrics are in English, but from what I can tell, they are. And it like they're kind of like, I wouldn't say broken English, but like the accent. Her accent adds to like the way she pronounces certain words. Like even when she's singing, it also adds to like
the
another level to it, that it's like, oh, that's
special.
Cool. Yeah, it's like, wow, because I didn't know they're from Belgium at first, and I was like, she kind of says words funny. I'm like, I don't know if it's like a speech impediment or something. And then I was like, oh, they're from another country. I'm like, that's not that it wouldn't be cool if she has a speech impediment. I will say it did sound just like American. Yeah, but it's like, once you listen to it a bunch of times, you're like, oh, she said that. Like, why did she like, I'm trying to think of like
enunciate like that.
Yeah, like enunciate like a part of a word that you and I wouldn't normally hear, especially again in singing too. But yeah, I mean, it's so good. Gavin, of all people, said he really liked it.
Yeah, I enjoyed the songs that we had played.
And so if a lot of my weird shit doesn't get that pass, so if something like this does, then that's usually a good sign, because I listen to a lot of weird shit. But anyways, that's it. That's it for the week.
Well, everybody, thanks for listening to Takes All Kinds podcast, episode 117. We'll see you next week. Keep watching, keep listening, keep liking, keep subscribing, keep rating, keep telling everybody about it. Keep talking to us about it. We'll be here. Just let us know if you have anything about our set that you'd like to change.
Yeah, let us know about the set. Let us know what you think. Let us know some suggestions. Also, I wanted to note that, can you turn it down just a little bit? It's like blaring on my ears. That I feel like time is going by so fast sitting here. I don't know what that is. I feel more relaxed here, and it's interesting. And
just wait till we get to the casino.
Yeah, but just let us know what you think. Let us know what you guys think. See you next week.
The vultures are waiting to pick your bones.